What's going on, everybody? It's the Digital World Podcast. Now, we're going to be talking a lot about Hawaii, but before we get started, I just want to show this where cameras installed across residential areas in London to trace car owners and charge $15.80 per ride unless the car is electric. Now, that is some crazy stuff, and there were some fact checks on this. And apparently the fact check says, oh, this is not accurate. It's only cars that are, if you're a specific car, it's from 2004 and onward that you won't be charged, et cetera, et cetera. So they are doing this and it is happening. So this is a way to control the population. And if you're not on board, if you don't have your EV, well, guess what? You're going to get a fine. Soon, they're going to be, if you're not completely right now, there might be some like leeway, like that fact check said, oh, if you're a 2004 vehicle and onward, you're fine. But eventually that's going to go away. They're going to do it step by step by step, inch by inch by inch, until they completely take people's autonomy away. Your freedoms are at stake here. And I think that's what you're noticing. Anyways, talking about freedoms at stake, this is a very interesting situation. And what you see here is the boats on the water burning near Lahaina. And there's a lot of speculation. I mean, look at this, just the aerial view of Lahaina, Maui, Hawaii. And it's just completely burnt down. And, there's a lot of speculation about how it happened, what actually happened. But what I'm hearing from people on the ground who experienced it, and I'm sure you guys have seen lots of videos, is it doesn't seem like a natural disaster at all. And what the people who are from there are saying, they can't get any materials in. They're not allowing anyone in. The sirens didn't go off. People weren't made aware, and it just happened. There's the firefighters and everything didn't respond. So there's a lot of controversy, and it doesn't add up as to how this all occurred. And there's a lot of upset people. Right now they're saying the death toll is around 80 something, but they're saying it's more like hundreds to, if not thousands, of people that are missing and possibly dead. And a lot of those people may be kids that were home while their parents were working. And so there's also more stories on that. A lot of people from that area, it's very wealthy, or it's one of the best locations in Hawaii. Very attractive land that's owned mostly by the natives. And these conglomerates, whether it be Vanguard, BlackRock, or even Oprah, wanting to buy this, well, the people didn't want to sell because they don't care how much money they're offered. This is prime property, and they're living on it. And so there's rumors that there was some bill that if there was a catastrophe, they would reclassify that property. And so there's a lot of speculation here, but like you see, it's the images just go to show you that everything's been wiped out. And I'm going to show you some more right now. So the Maui fire that tore through Lahaina is one of the worst wildfire disasters in U.S. history. The town of 12,000 people is virtually destroyed with at least 53 dead and many more missing. More than 1,700 structures have been destroyed, including entire neighborhoods. And only FEMA and Red Cross are able to bring in help. No one else is. The federal government is not allowing any help if you're not from those entities. So it's very, very interesting to say the least. So here you see that same aerial view. And this is another view of what it looks like. I mean, it's completely burned down. And you'll see right now what these winds were looking like. It seemed very apocalyptic. But from what the people are saying, it didn't seem like it was a natural disaster at all. And on this channel, we've talked about weather control. in the past. And so in the Senate, there's a hearing in the 90s where they said that the military wanted to control weather patterns by 2025. I mean, they're probably well advanced. If they were thinking about doing this way back when, you bet your bottom dollar that they're well advanced. But like you can see here, completely gone. Everything the natives own, people own, gone. So it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen now that everything's been destroyed. And we'll see if these people have to sell their land or do sell their land. We'll see what happens, but it's just, our thoughts and prayers go out to these people. Here is, in the early stages of this happening. And you see everything going up in flames. So, unbelievable the scenes that we're witnessing here. Here is more footage.
Somebody's down right now. Somebody's down right now. Somebody's down.
So you see how catastrophic it is, and here's someone saying a quick update.
On for us here in Lahaina. I'm okay. I have my home in Honokohau Valley. For those of you who don't know, it is my grandmother's house that was completely engulfed and taken by the fire. I got to my grandmother's house about 30 minutes before it was completely engulfed, and it's gone. It's burnt to the ground. But the problem right now is not, obviously it's all still a problem, but people here are suffering. There's not enough supplies, there's not enough food, there's not enough water, there's not enough gas, not enough propane. There's nothing here. There are people that are trying to bring all of these things in right now, currently as we speak. About 2 minutes ago, somebody just told me that they got turned away, regardless if they were a resident of Lahaina, regardless if they are a resident of Honokohau Valley, which I am from, and even people that live in Kahokuloa, which is closest to a lot of these roadblocks, are having a hard time even getting to their own homes. Now, the question is, and this is something similar that's been happening at Honolua Bay this recent time, when we had the means to save and protect and prevent a catastrophe from happening. The public did, but our state and our federal government, like the Coast Guard, they denied us access to go and help. Now they're doing the same thing again at these roadblocks, denying people access to bring in supplies, just supplies for people to live. And I get it that they don't want to let all these people in because they're already spread thin, and it doesn't matter.
So like I said, there's a lot of people, locals, that are reporting on this, and again, it's we look at these things and we're seeing that a lot of this is becoming more and more frequent. It's not something that's just sporadic. No, you're seeing these disasters take place more often. So, folks, things are getting serious, and remember, it takes one day at a time to prepare. And you just never know if it may hit your town or your state or wherever you are. And it's just the reality of the times that we're living in. So, with that being said, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel. Share this video. These are important updates, and I hope that it keeps you up to date on what's going on. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.